Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Teeny and I am a 32-year-old Scottish crocheter. I have been wanting to make a YouTube channel for a while, so this is what I'm doing. Trying my best. Grab your crochet, grab a drink, and get to know me while I just blather on a load of pish for a while. As I said, my name is Teeny. That is obviously like a stage name, but that's what I like to go by online. I have been crocheting for 8 or 9 years, I think it's been 8 or 9 years. It's been a while, and I watch a lot of people on YouTube. I watch a lot of crocheters on YouTube, especially love Passionate Kelsey, and this is something I've been wanting to do for a while. Again, I wouldn't really class myself as like a pattern designer. I don't have any patterns. I wouldn't class myself as particularly talented. I wouldn't be like good enough to do tutorials and stuff, but that's not the type of YouTube content that I consume. I consume like YouTube content of just like watching people vlog, see what they're making, like just that kind of vibe. Just a nice chill, something to have on in the background while I'm crocheting too. So that's kind of what I'm going for with this channel. We'll see how it goes. It's weird calling yourself like a fibre artist because I crochet. I can sew, but I don't knit, I don't cross stitch, I don't do nothing like that. I crochet and I can sew, but I don't really anymore. I've lost my train of thought. Here we go. God, Teeny. The types of things that I like to make, or the things I like to crochet, is I tend to make a lot of baby items. If somebody I know is pregnant, having a baby, like I love to make blankets, baby cardigans, hats, you know, you name it, that kind of stuff. I do make quite a bit of amigurumi, or I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right as well. I think the accent might throw it off a wee bit, but I do ami, and I've only just started trying to do wearables. Like I've been trying for so long since I started crocheting to try and make something to wear, because it's a lot of effort, as you know. It takes a long time, it's a lot of hard graft, and last year was the first time I've ever actually managed to finish a wearable for myself, which is this cardigan, and I've got another one, but this year I'm going to try my best to do more. So that's the kind of things I like to make. I've tried to dabble in, what have I tried to dabble in? Actually, I've not really dabbled in much else. It's really just ami, wearables, and baby stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'm actually that much more varied. I think that's about as much as I do. But I would like to learn some more things. Again, like that whole, was it Tunisian crochet? I want to know how to do that. I would love to learn tapestry crochet. I really like the idea of that. I think it would be cool to have, maybe just because I'm Scottish, maybe just because I swear a lot, but I would really like some tapestry crochet of just some like curse words just on the wall. I would love that. And then again, I've seen people do tapestry crochets of like portraits of like their pets and stuff like that. Stuff's kind of cool. I like all that. That's the kind of things that I make and the things I would like to make going forward. Now, I have a lot of hobbies, probably too many. Way too many. So obviously first one is crochet. I do a lot of crochet. I also have an allotment, so I do a lot of gardening. I grow vegetables, and this year and a wee bit last year I dabbled in growing flowers. Flowers definitely not my forte, definitely not my thing. I do prefer vegetables. I think it's great. Like I love growing my own food. Everything's just so much more tasty. It's a great hobby. You know, old people hobbies for the win, clearly. I also do gaming. I have a Nintendo Switch, I've got an Xbox, I've got my PC. So I definitely really enjoy gaming. My favourite games of all time are probably Zelda Breath of the Wild. Really any Zelda game, but Breath of the Wild is probably my favourite. Fallout 4. I love the whole series, but Fallout 4 is the first one that I played the entire way through, and that's my absolute favourite. And then I'm gonna say Bioshock. Yeah, Bioshock 1, 2, and even 3. But the first two, man, I love Bioshock. So yeah, I've been an avid gamer my whole life, and with the gardening, I've been doing that just as long as I've been crocheting. I actually started both hobbies in the same year, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. I got into crochet by accident. I didn't mean it. I didn't want to learn how to crochet. I actually couldn't give less of a fuck. I didn't even really know what it was either, but my sister-in-law got one of those like crochet Harry Potter kits for Christmas, and she said to me like, oh, somebody bought me that for my Christmas. I always wanted to learn how to crochet. Would you want to come to a class? She found a woman who like would teach you in person how to crochet. And I was like, yeah, aye, if you want. I wasn't too fussed. It was quite expensive as well, but my brother offered to pay for it just so I could go along with these misses. And you know what, it was the best thing I ever did. I can't even remember how long it was. I want to say it was like, we went every Sunday, and I think it was like for maybe 6 or 7 weeks. We went every Sunday to this woman's house, and she taught us how to crochet. She taught us like all the basics, and it was the greatest thing ever. And I didn't think I was going to continue it. I didn't really think I was that bothered about learning it. But out of the two of us, I'm the only one who continued to do it, and I was the one that didn't really want to go. But I got to say, like, everybody's a different learner. I know so many people who've just learned straight off of YouTube, people who have learned off of family. I obviously learned in person for my class, but again, it was totally accidental. It was not like something I was wanting to do. But I kind of liked that I got to learn in person. I think I needed that. I don't think I could have learned off of YouTube, because once she kind of taught us the basics, she taught us like, you know, the stitches and stuff like that, but then it was kind of like you were left just to go and experiment and stuff on your own, and I always kind of like that. I think that's the best way to learn. It's just to try and fail a lot. But I don't think I could have learned just straight off the bat off of YouTube, because I remember like when I was learning, I was watching Bella Coco videos, who she is a fantastic creator and got brilliant tutorials, especially for beginning out. Just not the way I learn. So I don't think I could have done that straight off the bat, because even learning new stitches off of her when I first started was really hard. But again, everything comes to practice, doing it, and taking your time. And yeah, here we are now. So as I previously mentioned, I'm a big gamer. I love video games. So back in 2020, during lockdown, in the May, I was furloughed from my job at the time. I decided I was going to stream on Twitch. So again, loved gaming. My partner, he was on constant back shift at the time, so he was away from 2 in the afternoon till midnight. So that meant I spent a lot of my time myself. You know, he was an essential worker, he had to work. I wasn't an essential worker, so I didn't have to go fucking nowhere. So it was a bit shite in the sense that he was there, I was bored, I was alone. A lot of my friends at the time didn't game, it wasn't their kind of thing, which is fine because it's not their thing. So I went on Twitch with the aim to go and make friends, and I did. I made a lot of friends, and it was great. And I spent just over 3 years streaming, and I think I got to like 2.5k followers on Twitch. I loved it. I streamed initially just Fallout 76 but you know, that did a lot of good things for me, made me a lot of friends. So I played a lot of Fallout 76 to start, and then I transitioned just into playing again lots of games that I liked. Again, like I replayed through the Borderlands series, I replayed Fallout. I played a lot of Nintendo games, Breath of the Wild and all that. I replayed everything again and played some new games. I also played a lot of like co-op games with my friends, a lot of kind of those kind of ones. And near the end, I became a bit of a cozy gamer, and that was brilliant. I did enjoy that. But unfortunately, all good things come to an end, and in 2023 I started a big girl job, which I don't disclose on the internet, and that really limited my ability to stream and do things that I enjoy. And I love my job, don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore it, but it did come with sacrifices. Means that I couldn't stream because I didn't have the time nor the energy anymore because of just the way my shifts are. And I don't even know where my train of thought was after that. I lost my train of thought. This is a common thing. I tend to lose my train of thought a lot. But yeah, big girl job. Couldn't stream, didn't have the time, didn't have the energy, and took up all of my free time. And it kind of sucked because it meant then I didn't really have any free time for my partner, and his shifts changed to like a kind of rotation. So I didn't have any time basically for him or for friends out with and all that kind of stuff. So I decided to stop. And ever since, I missed it. I really miss it. Like, I really do. I really miss streaming on Twitch. Yeah, there was some parts of Twitch that, you know, that weren't great, that I didn't love. But for the most part, oops, sorry. I'll just fix that. For the most part, I loved the community that we created. I loved the friends that I made, and I do miss it, and I would really like to get back into it into the future. In the last year of me streaming, I actually started doing crochet streams, which were really fun. It was really nice, really chill. It was good to have like the pattern on one side, people could see what I was working on, and I would just sit and chat to people. It was great. And again, it's something I'd like to go back to. I'd quite like to go back to Twitch and do more crochet. I'd like to go back and do more crochet streams, and again, I'd like to go back to doing cozy games, because who am I but a fucking Animal Crossing lover, and I'm so excited for this new one, this Pokepia. So yeah, that's a bit about me. I don't really know what else to say for this first one. I can tell you what I'm making actually right now, because it is now nearly the end of January. I'm working on a hexagon cardigan, which is this here. That's a very pretty cotton hexagon cardigan. This is from my mother-in-law. This was meant to be for Christmas, and here we are still making it. We'll get there. I think I've maybe only got a few more rows of each colour, and that's me, and then I can start piecing it together. So she might get it in time for Mother's Day. I'm also making right now 2 like Loch Nesses. That sounds really weird. I'm making 2 Nessies. I'm making 2 Nessies right now for a set of twins. And here's one. One is done. And the other one's going to be the exact same, but in a slightly different colourway. So that they're the same, but different. I also ran out of yarn. And you know what you do when you run out of yarn? You just go, fuck it. Let's just figure it out, which is what I did. So that's why he's got white fins on the front. And the other one's also going to have white fins on the front, as if like that was meant to be the plan, but it really wasn't. But yeah, so we're making him as well. And the last thing that I'm making right now is I'm making a big hexagon blanket. It is made from, what is this? This is not like, I don't want to call it Chanel, because it's not Chanel. It's like when I use the plush yarn to make plushies or amigurumi or like these style of blankets, I don't really like Chanel yarn. It's not my kind of thing. But this is more like a microfiber feel. So I don't know what you call this, but this is what I'm making. Kind of the Burnette blanket, the Snugs the Bug, that kind of feeling, if you know what I mean. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff, but I'm making a big hexagon blanket for my nephew, which was also meant to be ready for Christmas, and it wasn't, because again, I was too busy with work. So I also have run out of yarn, so I'll need to order some more, so that's also getting done. So we're hoping that I'll get things finished soon. That is everything I have got to say. I hope you enjoyed this first video. It's going to be extremely scuffed and extremely roughly put together, but I hope you enjoyed what you see, and if you want to see more of the random shite content I have, then please give us a follow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!